Matt Dixon with Sign & Digital Graphics Magazine. I'm here at the RapsCon event at the NBM Big Show in Indianapolis. I'm here with Justin Pate of the Rap Institute. Thank you for joining me today.
My pleasure.
Justin, you've been at this game, in the Raps game, for a while now.
Yeah.
How would you, how long would you say you've been doing this?
I started playing graphics in 96.
96.
So yeah, about 18, 19 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you compare the market when you got in to today's market?
For me, when I first got in, I would say for the first 11 years, because I lived in New York until 2007, and so for 11 years, all I did was full print wraps. So commercial vehicles, full print wraps, that's all I did. And I would say now it's a totally different ballgame. I mean, for me, there's color change, there's paint protection, there's tinting, there's full print wraps, which are still here, walls, windows, dyno. I mean, there's so many options right now to wrap. It's mind-boggling right now. It's really hard to keep up.
Hey, if you were a new shop starting out today,
yeah,
would you focus on one area, or would you do your best to do everything you possibly could?
Well, I think everyone has a niche. Everyone's particularly good at one thing. I mean, there's some guys there's even different groups in the industry, which I think is a good example, where there's a group called Paint is Dead, and those guys really focus on high-end color change, taking doors off, wrapping inside the car, super high detailed, long, like 3 or 4 days for the install. There's other companies, like there's a group called Masters of Branding Mob, and they are more commercial. They do many walls, floors, commercial graphics on cars. So I mean, that's their niche. Some guys are good at commercial, some guys are really detail oriented, some people just like to do walls and floors, So I think whatever you're good at, you do, but I think in this day and age, you should know how to do a color change if you need to, or you should know how to do commercial wraps. I mean, there's guys I do the Avery certification program, and there's people who don't know how to line up graphics on a hood and make them straight because they've only done color change. But I think you should be able to do both, but you should go to your strength. I mean, some companies like to do commercial graphics, just banners and floors. Do it. But I think you should at least know what's good.
Would you say it's easier to get started in the market now, or
yes,
maybe in the past?
Absolutely. I mean, because I think when I first started in 96, it was the Wild West. It was like, here's a squeegee, here's a knife, and a heat gun, figure it out. And it's like, it was literally learning as you went. Now it's like, you can take a workshop, you can, I have the Rap Institute for online videos, you can go on YouTube and learn. I mean, for now, it's so easy to get in the game. And there's tools. I mean, before, I literally had one squeegee for 7 years because I didn't know where to buy it. Now you have distributors like Fellers or Sign Warehouse or all these companies, Grimco. I can buy tools now. So I think to get in the game now is easy peasy. It's great.
Okay. You've seen trends come and go.
Yeah.
What would you say right now is the hottest thing that you are applying in the wraps market?
I think it's color change film. I mean, that really in America right now, it's getting a roll of film, whether it's gloss or matte or brushed metallic or chrome, and being able to cut up into sections and wrap a car. That's the entry level. Tinters are now crossing over into wraps, and I think that's the biggest growth for all the distributors I talk to, for all the sign companies. I mean, like 3M and Avery's swatch book for color change film 3 years ago was maybe 35 colors, and now they're close to 90 or 100. I mean, that tells you that there's money there.
Okay. You recently got your name on some film for yourself, your own specialized colors.
Sure.
Were these something that you really needed and went out and requested, or how would other shops get their own specialized colors?
Well, for me, it was a natural. I do a lot of work for Avery Dennison in North America, and just as a conversation about a year and a half ago, one of the high up people said, wouldn't it be great to have your name on a color line so you can kind of just choose colors, limited edition, so it's quick and easy to get out. So I thought, why not? Try it. For me, it was an honor to have my name on a color. And for me, it was also, as an installer, wow, I can choose Bahama Blue or Milky Way, colors that I always wanted on a car, but you can't really have that control of. But I mean, what a lot of people don't realize is that companies like, you can actually custom order a color for a short minimum run that you don't know about. So if you want a particular color, you can get it. But what I'm doing in the Muto Fellers booth during this show, RapsCon, is you can actually just print your own color. I mean, just a solid, we're doing Tiffany blue. It's like, you can just print your own color. And printers, why not? So that makes, you can buy 90 colors from one company, or you could just print your own and you could have 1 million colors. So, the options are limitless right now. So you can either custom order it from a company, limited run like 500 yards or whatever, or just make your own. I would.
Thank you very much for joining me, Justin. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
For more videos, visit sdgmag.com.